just break. Hello, everybody. My other window just decided to. What the hell? You were just working. Think. What the... I'm getting tired of things breaking on me. Sorry, I was trying to stream all day earlier, but I couldn't find my Elgato cable, even though I freaking just had it when I was streaming earlier. Sorry, we moved. We were temporarily in my uncle's second home. Now we're in my brother's other home. My brother's home now, so we're gonna be here for a bit until I move to Tiff's. Jesus, can we not? Lights. Why are we flickering? Why is everything like too. What's that? No? Okay. What does this other one do? Let's see, what does the other side do? I don't know. Alright. I was hoping it would fold forward so I could sit up. This is as low as it goes. This table is pretty low. It's a bit more comfortable than what I was at. But I miss my chair. push to 100%. Why didn't you keep stopping at 81%? Turning on. Ugh. I hope everybody is doing well. Too bad I can't really get too loud because my mic is that far from me. I have no way of getting closer to it. But without having it right in front of me or on my desk. This desk doesn't have a great shape. It's too... The table is like this thick. My thing doesn't sit very well on it. And I can't really bring my mic close because it comes at a triangular point. So it doesn't stretch very well. The hell disconnected? I heard a tsoom. Because it comes at a fucking triangular point. I can't straighten it up. All I did was make it higher. I know I'm ass. You don't gotta tell me that. I'm alright. I'm alright. Can I pink book? It went alright. It went alright. Yay. I hope you're well. I hope everyone's well. So am I. So I can stop this. How did I let you get away from me? take months. I'm almost at half odds. I'm in my own room, yeah. Or my new room. Versus my uncle's place. This is my brother's house now. But yes. Because my mic is nowhere near me and I'm not talking out loud. I'm talking to my room voice, that's why. My mic is right here. You just can't see it. Unfortunately, I can't move it very well. And this is how it looks cropped. Hey, look, I'm in the game. But no, that. My mic is nowhere near my face, and I'm speaking in my room voice. I don't really... It's exhausting speaking the normal. When my mic used to be right here. My mic used to be right here. I can't really speak very loud. Like, I don't know how much louder you expect me to be. This is... To be fair, when my mic used to be right here, this is my normal tone. Well, yeah, because I spoke up. This is my normal speaking voice. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. It's really hard on me, after a while, speaking loud like that. But I told you, I don't have a loud voice, dude. Why are you sorry? Sorry for something I can't help? I'm gonna default between this... Like, I can't win. I get told I'm too quiet or I'm too loud. I don't honestly know what to do. So many people tell me I'm too loud. So many people tell me I'm quiet. I can't win. That's because I need to do that. Otherwise, freaking my green screen breaks. I need to crop me down. Otherwise, you'll see the background. And I need to crop it more because my camera is so dang wide. My camera has a 1080, I think it's 1080p wide, so it captures everything around me. Otherwise, yeah, it'd just be obnoxious. I could use this as a headset, or a mic, but I'm good. How's that? Reminds me of Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban, where they're on the bus and squeezed in. How does this sound? I really can't do much with this mic arm. The table is... The table is about this thick. Meaning my mic does not sit well on it. The table is about that thick, meaning it doesn't sit well on it. If I move it too much, it'll come off. I could show you what I did. My mic was in this position. Now it's here. It's about the best I can do. It even green screens my mic. That's hilarious. Nope. There we go. Itchy. I can do my best. That's about as best I can get for now. Until I get my table. Once I get my table, then we'll figure out a better position for my mic. I could probably put it somewhere in between my monitors, but even then, it would literally block. It barely fits over my computer. It would not fit over my monitor. There's really not a better position to place it. I'm not really organized very well. My desk is a mess. So I don't really know how else to set this up better. And I am at full blast. Ugh. My mixer in OBS is at full blast and my mic is at full blast. I'm talking louder now, but I'm not, I just don't really want to. Yeah, I didn't even notice it was green screening my mic. I wonder, do you? No, it doesn't green screen my controller. Different kind of blue, I guess. What was that to say? Will you green screen my controller? Nope. I can make it pink. That is very fucking pink. Yeah, it green screens that. Oh. Just... That's not good. I don't know why it just turned off. Yeah, it green screens my mic too. That does not look pink. That does not look orange. That looks orange. That's supposed to be red. There's yellow. That is not orange. What the hell? That is not yellow. That is orange. And that's straight green screened out. Now I have a black microphone. Okay. I have no idea. Hi. Good God, I'm giant. Son of a bitch, what's wrong? I don't see timer for Pokemon game thing. You're right. What is happening? All I hear is bonk. Don't mind me, I'm reacting to what I hear in the background. Fucking eyelashes. You're right. It's not even behind that. It's behind the layout. Where are you? I didn't even notice. Yeah, no, it was gone. I didn't even see it. Notice that. Taking forever to load, are we, timer? Okay. Yeah, I didn't even notice that it broke. That's because it's swapped internet. You're welcome. Well, thank you. I didn't even notice. That wasn't the first thing on my mind, getting my freaking games and stupid setup going, because I fucking couldn't find my cables for anything. And it took me like hours to figure out why the hell I couldn't get Elgato working. And I had the cable to it right in front of me the whole time, just connected to something else. I had to look up online what it looked like, and my dumbass right next to me. The logo right on the dang thing. I'm just dumb, blind, and retarded. Is that me squeaking? Or is that something else? Oh, I'll come back. Oh, my ribs. Not motherfucker. A guy who got arrested for streaming and posting and playing this morning. No, I don't really follow news or anything online. If I see it on Facebook, that's really where I get my news from, if at all. I don't really follow the news at all, so I don't know what's going on the outside world. I'm very under a rock. I'm the equivalent of Patrick. Got arrested for streaming and posting him playing this one. Why did he get arrested? It surely wasn't streaming. Unless streaming for him is illegal. Which it could be in certain countries, I don't know. That sounds like his fault. Or as people would say, sounds like a you problem, but that or a skill issue. It was a game that was a novel with very little gameplay in it, which was considered literature and not a game. So he got nailed for piracy? That makes no sense. But there's video game now. There's not. That is a video game. There's plenty of video games now that are novels. I mean, it's not the most exciting, but I've played games where it's just a bunch of text and very little gameplay. I mean, like I said, maybe streaming is not allowed in certain parts. I wouldn't know, but plenty of people I know are from the UK, including Peanut Butter Gaming or Gamer. Peanut Butter Gaming. We got Zero the Bunny, obviously. I know a few streamers from the UK, so I can't really help you. You can't get arrested for that. He had to have done something. Because technically what I'm doing is informative. I'm talking over a video game. As long as you do that with YouTube, you can make money off of it. It's not, you're not, you know, stealing someone else's work. For instance, if I take a video and talk over it and make it informative, I can use that, even if it's someone else's work, video game included. So I don't know. That includes a book. If I sit there and talk about a book and make it informative, instead of just straight reading it page for page, I can do that. If I make a review on something, I can do that. As long as it's informative and I put it in my own words, I can do that. Because there's plenty of video game novels. I mean, the reason people get hit with copyright for video games in general is because of music, generally. The music, like for instance, this Pokemon audio will most likely get a lot of my videos hit and muted if you watch some of the VODs on YouTube or Twitch. A lot of my videos are muted in certain segments because of the Pokemon's game audio or other game audio. I mean, I don't know, YouTube literally had an issue with me talking about enemies that are babies in Phantasy Star decades after posting it, so, I mean, things have changed. I can't talk about harming characters in a video game anymore that happen to be young. Nailed for piracy. Well, I mean, technically what I'm doing is technically considered piracy. I'm streaming content that isn't my own, which is why I get hit by which is why I get flagged. A lot of my VODs get partial mutes or fully muted because of the video game's audio. Which is why I stopped putting music in my streams. I used to have actual music in my streams at the start of my streams. Not in the stream itself, but the title cards. I used to have actual songs playing. I stopped that because it muted my entire video. And I used to have like Dragon Ball Z title cards and a banner at the scrolling across the screen telling you what song it is. I can, yeah. It'll just mute me. Look, it's hard to explain. Yes, I can, but they will mute parts of my video where the music is detected. If you go and look at my YouTube or my Twitch videos, it should say it. This is blocked. Maybe not all of them, but a good portion of them do. Let's see. Not all of them, but portions of them do. Yep, I see one right now. Part 80 has muted audio. It says it for me. It says it doesn't tell me where until I go to highlight it. But it says muted audio. I don't know if it shows up for the viewer, but for me it does. And that's the VOD, the unhighlighted video, the full thing. Mostly, yeah, there's another one right there for Pokemon Legends ZA. Because it's Pokemon, so a lot of my ZA videos are going to get hit with muted audio. And it's not going to be the whole thing. It'll usually have a segment when I go to highlight it where it'll show a red bar that tells me where the muted is. And it's not every video, it's some. It's really weird. I'm looking at it right now, some of my videos. God damn it, why? I'm just touching you. You're not even off. I see the light here, and I still see my meter moving. What the hell? Touch you for a bit, then the light turns off. But then the actual light is still on, though. It make no sense. Lucky you. I've been so pissy in the past few days because I haven't had any. I'm literally fucking going AWOL. So fucking depressed. I need some right now. That's why I keep thinking negatively. How? You don't need to worry about it. I don't mind buying it. Don't waste your money on me. And besides, you like different stuff than me. I prefer herb. I'm good. I prefer herb. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I don't like people support. I don't like people helping me out. I prefer doing it myself. You're good. I'm good. I'll support my drug addiction. I don't like people helping me. What are you? Relax a little, dude. I get you're high, but come on. Weed doesn't make you that like that. Relax. I'm good. I'm good. I prefer to get it myself. No? Oh, okay. That's fine. I thought you were literally just saying things because you're high. Which is a buzzkill to me. When people get that retarded. For instance, like stoner movies, how they make characters act. I don't like that overreactive to people being high because it doesn't make people like that at all. And that's fine. I just thought you were just saying random things because you were high, like the last time you were high. You were acting very weird. You're not the only one. You're not the only one who's gotten weird around me. And or in my presence. My old friend used to be a massive buzzkill when we first smoked. And Mercer's ex-boyfriend was a buzzkill when we talked. I think I sound like a black guy. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. That was something else. I'm not doing stuff on mic and hear moaning. What are... Whoa, what? Where did the moaning come from? What? I'm not doing stuff on mic and hear moaning. Where does moaning have to come into play? Please don't moan on mic. I don't really rather not. Mercer was... It wasn't Mercer, it was his ex. His ex just randomly stated that he sounded black. Because he was blitzed out of his mind, and he sounded the furthest thing from black. He really was kind of annoying. I just don't like how people get overly blitzed out of their mind to the point where they're like, just weird. Kind of like how they feel like they saw Jesus or something. That kind of stuff. My alerts, I can't. They stopped working. I don't know why. I can't find the audio source in my volume mixer to fix it. It kind of just disappeared. So don't worry about my alerts right now. They're broken. I don't know why. There's a certain volume source for... I guess it's computer audio? Or something? I don't know. But it's not there. If I knew how, I would, but I don't. I honestly don't know half that stuff that I set up, dude. I don't even remember any of that. I did all of that so long ago, I don't even remember anything. And I just don't really care at this point. I just kind of want to stream. I don't know. Doing all this setup that some people have is just too much for me. I kind of just want to stream and not have to do all this crazy stuff. I'm very basic. It's Masetta for one, and sure? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That's all too much for me. I just want to stream. I honestly only did that to feel cool. But I realized that I'm not, and I'm just following in everyone else's footsteps. I just want to be different and be me. Like, I'm not a big streamer when it comes, I'm not big when it comes to that stuff. I'm just basic as hell. My stream is gonna not have all this stuff that some people have, because I don't know how to do it for one, and I don't want to because it's too much effort. Like, that's why I don't do special stuff anymore. Or the last time I did a giveaway, I never saw the guy again. And that's why I don't do stuff like that anymore, and I never will. That's why I don't do... And every time I try to plan something, either I just am not in the mood for it, or no one ever cares. So I kind of just forget about it. I just want to stream. Just play games. My whole point of me streaming was just to play games. I was never planning to do all this. No, I'm not. Maybe out of the ones you watch. But I'm not. Compared to some of the streamers I watch, I have nothing. Yeah, I couldn't, nor would I want to go cold turkey. Well, I would hope not. I really don't care either way. It's no one's obligated to stay just because I gifted somebody an item. It just feels like a dick move, but no one's obligated to stay. And for all I know, that guy could come back. Could have came back. I just don't remember the guy's name. I would have to go through all of my videos before Legends Arceus released. Or the day of release, whichever it was. I think it was the day of release of Legends Arceus that I gifted somebody that. If I had some of my statues, I would, but they're all in my pod. That's not a thing you experience when you're high, dude. That's a thing you experience when you're asleep. Astral projection. That's when you can exit your body and be a spirit and control your movements and action. I've read a book on that. The person was able to go into the, I guess, no, that's what astral projection is. Out of a body experience. It's where your soul splits from your body and you can control your actions and fly around and stuff like that and go into the spirit dimension. I've read a book on that. It's called Astral Projection. Just go to bed if you're tired. You don't have to apologize. I'm not mad. And if you fell asleep because I'm boring, no surprise. Like, I'm not mad. I really don't care. I can't keep everybody. I can't win everybody. I know that. Fucking thing click. I mean, that's your problem. That sounds like a you problem. Maybe you should get some rest, my friend. But I'm not surprised if people fall asleep during my streams. I'm not entertaining. I'm the furthest thing from entertaining. My views is evident. If I was fun, I would have regular, consistent viewership. But out of all the streamers who've probably been streaming as long as me, I have like the lowest viewer count. One on the I rate out with one on a regular. And that one is most likely me. That or Irving. Or Three Legs. Since I know 3 is usually here. You don't, because usually you go to bed, and if you don't refresh your page, your viewer count stops counting. So when I rate out with one viewer, it's definitely not you. You most likely will have me up, but if you don't refresh the page, it doesn't count the view. Look, I appreciate it. If you have me up while you're asleep, thank you. But Twitch doesn't count that if you don't refresh. Refresh? You don't know how to refresh a tab? You just hit the reload page. You know the little circle on your Chrome browser? Next to the home button? I don't know, it looks like a circle with an arrow. Are you on phone? Close the page and open it. Close the. I don't know how to do it on phone, but close it and reopen it. I would assume, or switch to a different streamer and swap back. I would assume. For me, I would assume you probably would close it and reopen it, or go to another streamer's page. Because I don't really know. So when you're in a streamer's page, scroll down, pull down, you'll bring back up the list again. Click back in the page. I don't know if that'll do it. Or you can just click another streamer and then go back to that last streamer. That'll refresh. ICB. I mean, it's counting you for now, but if you were to stop chatting, go to bed after a prolonged period, it will take your name out of out of the list. It's like a 10-minute window, I think, or something like that. This wasn't always a thing. Twitch added this some time ago to discredit a lot of people who just lurk. Because there's a lot of viewers that come in and just lurk and don't actively, sit there and watch. That's what they're trying to mitigate. As for Twitch, as for app, you may want to look up how to refresh on that. I really don't know. Because I don't know the meta. Like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. I'm just going off of what I see. I regularly raid out with one viewer. And that's most likely either myself, most of the time. I'm just gonna call myself the viewer. And that's fine. So you've been here for an hour. But you've been active. You've been active for the last 20 minutes. Or 30 minutes, or however long. Because I went out, I was streaming for a little while, and then I came back and had it from a cigarette, and you were here. So you weren't there the whole time, but either way. It's because you're active. Step away and go to bed and leave me up after a short period, it'll take your name out my stream. Viewer count. That's why you'll see me pop in stream with heart every now and then to give the people I'm watching a review, my view, and refresh the page. Speaking of which, free shout out to Green Hornet. I'm not intentionally doing that. I am not intentionally trying to do that. We got Green Hornet and Billy going. Wait, yeah, Billy's still going. Billy is still going. Yeah, that's about it. Yep, that's it. Alright, no chocolate chip. Oh my god, my niece. Sour Punch, PPG. Let's see if they... no, he's not on. She's not on. It's people I never get to see on the side of my page anymore. It's just weird when you reply like that. very weird. Remind me never to... You're fine. Just remind me never to talk about the people I'm going to visit and streams. Just so I don't have to hear you respond to me. Sorry, I just don't like being responded to when I'm talking to myself. Or I also just never like, it's a pet peeve of mine. I just never like when people go, food that I said. I just don't like that. I just never have. I'm sorry. It's not just you. I have pet peeves, and it just bothers me. Why are you always sorry for everything? Just don't do it. That's all I ask. I can't control you, but it's just a pet peeve of mine. It just bothers me whenever I say something and people go, that thing you said. Because I'm not talking about food, I'm talking about a person. Sorry, I'm just a very awkward person. So whenever I just say something, I just don't like when people say, that thing you said. I just don't. Same with people hitting on me. That's my social anxiety. I just don't like it. I don't mean to be an asshole. Sorry, I know I am an asshole. People probably come in and hear me bitch all the time about. Give me a few days to get some weed in my system and I'll be slightly less of an asshole. And then my fear of losing everyone will probably go away too. For a temporary time. I care about everybody. I'm just very weird and very awkward. I know I'm annoying. I'm an annoying person. I was never a very good friend to begin with. I mean, it's the truth about me. No one would know and no one would care. Don't you dare say Tiffany. Because it won't be long before she gave up on me. She could easily find better than me. Tiffany is gorgeous enough to easily find someone better than me. She just has less self-confidence than I do. There's plenty of people out there that want a chubby woman. You'd be surprised. I didn't say we weren't perfect. I'm just not a good man. She can find better than me in a heartbeat. I'm way too clingy and way too annoying. Any other girl would have dumped me by now. There's no way I deserve her. I text her down off the wall. I don't even know how I have her. Again, any other woman would have left me by now. Another reason why I want to be with her is because she stays with me for no reason when she should have left me. Oh, that would be a great flexible arm. Oh. Why didn't I find you sooner? Delgado. I didn't know you made arms. This is the kind of boom or mic arm I was talking about. This thing can move in fucking the ways that I prefer. Oh, and of course, and I buy this garbage. I have a new CD to go fucking buy once it releases. Hi? The song is called Mature. What is that the name of the album? So far, it's a single. Oh, that's gonna get me bugged maybe if I play it. Wait, what's in my... I can't even buy that. Go away. You won't even sell that to me. Real... Oh yeah, I gotta get my charger thing from my uncle's house. Sorry, hey, what? I'm gonna head to bed. Good night. Thank you. I will. I doubt I'll get it, but... Back. No, don't do that. No, no. Ugh. Ugh. I forgot circle to confirm. Why? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I did it again. Circle is confirmed, not back. Good thing that doesn't actually really reset anything. Because saving in here keeps the Mew the same. Exiting and entering is what changes him. So it's not like it matters. I really want this fucking bastard. Fake or no, I still want it. No, technically it's legit, just the English version isn't. Because this Mew is only in Japanese Emerald, not English. If I get him on the English version, it's technically not legit, but I don't give a fuck. It's legit to me because there's no Game Shark Action Replay Bowl. And they just took a file of the damn event and put it on a cartridge. So it's technically the same shit. To me, it's legitimate. It's gonna be, and then I have it on. I have the Japanese game, which is to make it feel more authentic, which is why I bought the Japanese Emerald. I planned this ahead, well in advance. Advanced, yes, I said it. That was a pun. It was a pun on the system I'm playing off of, technically speaking. Did my Switch stop turning on? Why is it that you do not go past 80%? You are very weird to me. And you keep turning on. Also, go left. Ah, you dumb pink fuck. Jesus Christ, come on! have a good night then. I hope everyone's doing well. I appreciate all of you. Sorry if you could barely hear me. That's because of the position of my mic and my voice. I'm not very loud speaker. All I hear is noise. My lips are chapped as hell. $3,648. Far from accurate, but we're gonna round up and say we're at about 3,600 or 700s, give or take, with a probability of 35%. 15,000 more, and I'll have a probability of 90, and it's a 1 in 8,000, so we are almost half. Which ain't accurate, but we're gonna just round up. Ugh. So I know I either didn't add plenty of my counts, or I added more than I should have. I'm gonna go back to watching YouTube. That's where I got mine. 3DS capture. Loopy. Also, I also got a base DS capture card. That's what I'm streaming from. I have a 3DS and a DS. I needed that one because of the Game Boy Advance slot. The 3DS doesn't have a Game Boy Advance slot, so that's why I bought the DS capture. However, the DS doesn't have a way to capture audio unless you have a cable attached to it, which is why you're hearing off the analog pocket. I'm streaming from an analog pocket also. What that is, it's basically a Game Boy Advance that acts like a Switch. It's basically a Switch. Gengar. Boom. Come back up. Thank you. Fun fact. I'm playing this with a PS5 controller. No, they're not. 3DSs? No, they're not. They're not fun to they're not fun to stream from, no. No, they're not. Go watch my Kingdom Hearts playthroughs or my Dragon Ball playthroughs. Oh, ay. Kingdom Hearts 358 was a nightmare. After a while. It just was just so tiring. Also, my 3DS capture is on the my 3DS is gonna eventually like die because that's like old as hell. So if that goes, and I had to send that in to get the capture attached to it, it's gone. And I don't know if they can still do it or not because any capture, any of these devices that are based in Japan went out of business because they made it illegal to modify consoles like that in Japan. So I don't know if they can do it anymore. The American-based ones maybe, but any Japan-related capture cards, which I think is Katsu Kitty, gone. Like, I got this one in America. I bought this one strictly offline, but I don't think you can send it to Japan anymore because they're out of business. They made a law in Japan somewhere that it's illegal to modify consoles because Nintendo is Nintendo. Ooh, secret background. And before that's the only way to get it shiny. Would you come here, you pink fuck? So yeah, we beat Legend ZA, and all I need now is Zygarde. I caught Xerneas and Yveltal, and we got the Delphoxanite, which needs rank S. And I don't really care anymore at this point for rank A or anything like that, just because it gives you just like nuggets and bottle caps and stuff, which is bottle caps and other things are mainly for competitive, like fixing your stats. Like, I only was caring about that because I wanted to get rank A on everything, but to be honest, you're really not getting the best of stuff, at least for me. So the only thing I really care about is the Megastones. The rest, And I managed to get that Megastone for Delphox in like 3 rounds. It took me like 2 or 3 rounds, and I bumped up to rank A, or rank S really quick from Z. And I did not come in first. At most, I was coming in at 4th or 2nd. At least I could Mega Evolve. And I still didn't use Legendaries. People were freaking running all over the place with Deers, man. Fucking Legendaries. But I have Xerneas and Yveltal. All I need is Zygarde. I also have Diancie, which is a mythical. Which is the new event they gave out for the game, which is a mystery gift. DLC is releasing soon as well, so I get to get my boy Mega Raichu. Finally, I get to figure out which Raichu's better, because just like with Charizard and Mewtwo, Raichu gets 2 Megas. Finally, been waiting for him. So you get my boy. That means I gotta get me a shiny Raichu. I need to get me I gotta get me both shiny Raichu. I gotta get me 2 shiny Charmanders, so I can get me both shiny Charizards, so I can get Mega X and Mega Y. I can't wait. I gotta find my cable for my external hard drive so I could use my layouts again. The only reason why I technically am not is because I'm not playing Sapphire. But once I get back onto Sapphire, I need to put my layout back up. I need to get my external hard drive back because that's where all my files are. That and my cloud. And I don't know where my cable for that is. I don't know where things go, I swear to goodness. So I gotta probably buy a cable for that. I haven't used it in so long. guess being on that side makes him go over there. My lips are chapped. Good thing. Come on, Mew. Joltik? That thing is tiny. I expected it to be like non-viewable in my chat because that thing is like this. Poor Joltik as a Pokemon. That thing is so small. God, my back. I wish this chair would come up. I also wish this table was higher. To get my chair back. Not that I have it, my chair's trash. I need a new one. My chair has lost its comfort. This chair is good, it's just, it doesn't come up. It has two levers, but I can't figure out what the other lever does. And if they both go up and down, then what's the point? Why is there two? I don't get the... Does that affect the seat? What is the point? Why do I need two levers to go up and down when they do the same thing? If this could just come forward, my back wouldn't be hurting. Oh, God damn it. Can I be like 4 foot something? If only I saw that boom arm earlier, I would have bought it instead, which it could have moved better. I don't feel like buying another. The only reason I bought the one that I have now is because mine's in the pod. And my one in the pod is not going to be any better. Same with my mic, I had to buy a new one, just so I could stream, yeah.